KenzieChenelle, back with another video, and welcome to Vlogmas day number 6. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited and so happy that I have been consistent with the uploads. I was terrified. I was like, I'm gonna try, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna do it. But I'm so happy I didn't just discourage away from that and just decide not to do it, because I'm doing it, you guys, and I'm happy. I mean, I know it's only 6 days, but 6 days consistently uploading is a lot, and it can get to be a lot. But right now I'm just headed to work. I know this intro is kind of long, but yeah, I'm just headed to work right now. So I decided to do a story time because that'll be the easiest thing to film while I'm driving. So this story time, as you can tell by the title, oh my god, my camera's about to fall. Hold on, hold your horses. Okay, this story time, as you can tell by the title, is just gonna be about the time that the cops raided us. Yes, and let me go ahead and tell y'all exactly right now. The cops raided us when we were in a store. So we just gonna get right into the story time, because I know y'all like, what you mean, like, what are you talking about, like, what the heck? Like, what you got going on that we don't know about? No, I'm not like a little kingpin or nothing. I wish I was, because then I had a guapo, but I don't. So oh yeah, I apologize about the angle, but this is literally like the only place I can sit the camera right now, because I need to get me another car mount so I can sit it up here, and then y'all will be able to see me better. But anyway, so it's just sitting in a little groove in my car. So let's just get right into it. So basically, this took place when I was about like probably like 6 or 7 years old. Was I 6 or 7? Or was I like 5 or 6? I don't know. I was around anywhere between 5 and 7 or whatever. And me, my mother, and my dad, we decided to go to New York. My cousin used to live there, her and her mom, and then my cousin, well, let me see, was it just her and her mom? Yeah, it was just my cousin and her mom. They used to live in New York, and we would go up there all the time because my cousin found out she had cancer and like she was really sick. So we would go up there and like help her out and just be up there anyway. Because a long time ago in New York, well, I haven't been since I was that age, so I don't even know if it's like that still, but I don't think it is, because apparently they shut down the shops. But a long time ago in New York, like, they used to have a long strip, and they would sell like the bags, like the handbags, the replica bags, and the replica shoes, clothes, everything of that nature. And back then, that type of stuff was really, really, really popular. That's why they was able to have so many stores. So we would go down there and get the bags, and my mom would sell them like on eBay and everything. Of course, she wasn't getting off on anybody. She would let them know that it's replicas, but the bags that they had was like so good, people didn't mind paying the price for them. So like we would go like rack up on bags, and then she would just like sell them or whatever. So this particular, I don't even know if this was a weekday or a weekend or whatnot, but we all went down there, like we drove down there because it was just like an 8-hour drive, I think. Was it 8 or 10? I'm not sure. I think it was like an 8 or 10-hour drive. And we just drove down there, and we went to my cousin and aunt's house or whatever, and we was just talking to them, chilling or whatever. Like, we spent the day with them, and then we decided to go out that night. So like I said, it was a little strip, so we parked the car or whatever, and we got out and we was walking to the different stores. We was just looking to see who got what, because if you haven't been to something like that, because they also have a place like this in Atlanta, like, and that's still to this day. So if you haven't been to a place where they sell the replica bags, then basically when you go in, it's a bunch of different vendors basically, and they have like bags everywhere, like hanging up. Well, the one in Atlanta, they have them like in boxes, they got them hanging up, they got them on display, they got them like everywhere. It's ridiculous. Like, if you haven't been, you need to check it out. Like, it's bomb though. Like, I love going or whatever. But yeah, like in New York, they actually had stores, like actual stores. So like one vendor might have this store, and they'll have them like hanging up on like racks and stuff. It's literally like going into like Walmart or Kmart or something, where they got like the clothing racks and everything. So we went into like different ones or whatever, and we was basically checking out who had what. And then a lot of times, if you find one particular item at one place, you can leave it there and go to another one just to check, because a lot of them, like, they're all in competition basically. So one place might have it for 25. You might go down a little ways, like 2 or 3 stores, and another place got it for 21. So of course you rather spend the 21 than the 25, and it'd be the same from the same person. It'd be not like from the same person literally, but as in like the same vendor that these vendors got it from, if you get what I'm saying. Because of course they got to get it from somewhere else. So it might be from the same exact person, meaning like the same quality and everything, but they just selling it cheaper because they know if they sell it cheaper, they gonna get them out faster than the other person. So that's what we was doing, was just basically seeing who had the best like sales on a particular bag or whatever. So we was getting bags, we was getting scarves, because she used to do really good with the like scarves. Like people get like the Chanel little thin scarves and stuff. Like she used to do really good on all of those. Like my mama, yeah, my mom was a hustler, period. Like she hustles, period. There's just no way around it. So yeah, we was down there just shopping or whatever, going to different places. So we were in one store, and I remember this like it was yesterday. My mama was off looking at bags. Let me see, was she in the front of the store? No, she was already in the back. Like she was in the back of the store looking at bags and stuff, and I was on my dad's shoulders because like I said, I was small. So like he was toting me on his shoulders. You know how you be sitting on somebody's shoulders, you know what I'm saying? So he was toting me around. We was in the front, we was just looking around or whatever, and then all of a sudden like we heard a loud noise, like a really loud noise, because okay, it's basically like garages, kinda like it's buildings, but it's kind of like garages. I don't know how to explain it, but well, I mean, I basically explained it. It's like garage buildings. So like we was in there or whatever, but it's buildings. Oh my God, I don't know how to explain it. It's buildings or whatever, but they got garage doors. That's what I'm trying to say. They got garage doors, but it's also like back entrances to these places. So we heard a loud noise. It was like boom, like it was like everybody turned around or whatever, and like a whole bunch of people ran in with guns. We thinking everybody in the store about to get robbed. Like we like, oh my God, like we about to get shot up. Like it's nowhere around it. We about to get shot at. And then all of a sudden, once they actually got in or whatever, they was like police, and we realized like, oh, okay, like they're raiding the people, whatever, for selling the bags, which is crazy because we've been going down here for so long. So I'm just kind of like, why now or whatever. So when they came in, like I said, they had all these guns. Like it was all of them. They ran in and they shut down the garage doors. Like they shut down the garage doors or whatever. So like I said, we was all scared and we was shook up. And then when they told us who they were, we was all like more calm or whatever. And like it was so many people in there though. It was packed. Like all of us, and then plus all the cops. Like it was probably like 10 cops that came in at least. Like it was ridiculous how many people came in. Like how many of them came in with them guns. So we was just all like standing there or whatever looking around, and they started like, they explained to us what they was doing. Like they was like, we basically trying to shut them down or like raid them or whatever. I don't remember exactly what they was saying, but basically they was coming in there for the people or whatever. So they was like, we're gonna start letting y'all out one by one, this and the third, or like family or whoever you with or whatever, we're gonna start letting y'all out. Like after they explained everything and what was going on. So we me and my dad was in the front, like I said, and my mama, she was in the back. So they was just asking people, they was like, do you got anybody with you or whatever, so they can let them out, because they won't let them out of the garage door. It was another door, it was an actual door too, so they was letting them out of that way. So it was still in the front though. Like it wasn't like they was gonna take us through the alley or nothing. It was still in the front, if you get what I'm saying. So when they asked that, like they was just letting the people out, like I said, and then the guy, like the police got to us or whatever, they was like, is anybody with them? Or when I tell you, it was the funniest thing ever. Like we laughed about this at like all the family functions, because we had to tell this story to everybody because it was like hilarious to us. And they was like, is anybody with us? And my mama, she in the back, and she like short or whatever, and it's all these people in front of her. She tells them, me, I'm with them. When she see this story time, she gonna kill me for even telling it. But it's so funny because it was just crazy. Like before we could get it out, like and say, yeah, we got somebody, like here she go, me, I'm with them. It was so hilarious to me. And it was like, okay, babe, come on, babe, or whatever. So she trying to squeeze through the crowd or whatever, and we just standing right there waiting for her because we weren't gonna leave her in there, even though it's the cops was in there. We weren't gonna leave her or whatever. So we was just waiting for her to come out. I mean, to come up there with us. And then it was like, is this all or whatever? And then it was like, yeah, it was just us three. So they let us all out. So the whole we just like basically looking around when we got out to see like if anybody else was getting raided or what was going on. And of course, like when so many people experience something like that, when they actually get out, they're gonna talk about it. So once we got out of the building or whatever, all of us was like, well, all of them was basically talking. Like I said, I was little, but I still remember some of the stuff. And they was just talking. They was like, man, that was crazy. Everybody thought they was getting robbed. Like everybody thought it was about to go down. Like we about to get shot up, basically. Like, it wasn't no way around it. We just knew we was about to die. That's pretty much how it was. But like I said, once we realized what was going on, like everybody cooperated with the police or whatever. Nobody got hurt and all of that. But it was so crazy because after that, we never went back. I mean, I guess you wouldn't really want to go back because you'd be like kind of shook up, but knowing that it really wasn't a violent type of situation, it was literally just the cops coming in or whatever, I guess, I mean, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't feel any type of way about going back. I probably want to go back, but as far as I can remember, we never went back. So I don't even know if the place is still there, if they still do that, like if it's still a thing there, if it had shut down for a while and opened back up or anything. So if you're in New York and you know what I'm talking about, like I'm 20, I'm about to be 21 on Christmas Eve. So if you like a little bit older than me or the same age as me, then you might know what I'm talking about and you might be able to tell me if it's still there or if it shut down then or whatever the case may be. So if I have any New York Rosebuds, let me know what it is because I want to know. But like I said, it was crazy. We was terrified, like terrified. And I'm looking like, well, what's going on? Because little old me just like, I ain't never experienced nothing like this before because I'm from Virginia and don't nothing like that go down in my city. Like, I mean, we is top for like murders and homicides and stuff, but that just became recent itself, like the past 2-3 years. Like I said, nothing like no raids and stuff like that go on here. So, or no mass shootings and stuff. So we be like, the heck is going on? But yes, that is the story about how we got raided. It was so crazy, y'all. If y'all was in that situation, let me know what y'all would have done. Like if y'all were older. Like if I was older, I probably would have freaked out more than what I did then. Because I would have been like, well, what the heck? Or something like that. I probably would have been hiding. I probably would have been behind the counter. Ain't no telling. I would have just been, and then I would have been sitting back there trying to think of a way to get out. Like, somebody might die, but it ain't gonna be me. Period. Like, it ain't going down like that. But yes, if y'all have, like I said, if y'all know about what I'm talking about, let me know if that's still open. Because that'll be cool to go back there to see what it's like now. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see y'all tomorrow for Vlogmas day number 7. Peace.